Thank you so much for coming to Stinky and Bunny Online. I'm your host, Stinky, and right over there is another host, good friend of mine, Bunny.
Hey.
Bunny, how you doing, Bunny?
I'm doing great, baby. How you doing?
Oh, I like the shades. Where'd you get those snazzy
At
things?
the Cool Guy store. I popped into the Cool Guy shop. Ooh.
Where's that at?
I don't know, just some weirdo selling them on the street. Ooh!
Nice, and I like the tie today too. You're really living it up here.
I'm wearing some stinky colors today.
What? Oh, look at that, huh? Thank you so much.
Celebrate my main man, Stinkalicious.
Oh, well, you don't have to do that. It's not like it's a special day for me today or anything. It's a Tuesday, I guess, which just makes it a little special.
What show number is this tonight?
Number 33.
Whoa! Yeah, baby. That's pretty good.
I know. And we got something special coming up today.
What do we got? What do we got?
I can't tell you until it happens, okay?
You can't tell me till the thing is happening to me?
That's right, because there's something special that's going to happen during this show, and actually I forgot to talk to you about it.
Well, it sounds like it.
Yeah. And so we didn't plan anything for this special thing, but whatever. What can you do? That's what happens. So, hey, I just wanted to welcome everybody out there. If you're out there, type in that. There's a little chat thing wherever you are. If you're on Facebook, there's a little chat thing going on. Say hi. If you're on the YouTubes, go ahead, type in the chat thing. The Periscopes. We got someone here in Zoom. Hello to you. Or if you're on the we got someone out there on the YouTubes. Hello to you.
Ooh.
Great. It's nice to see. I just got a confirmation that there is people watching, and you know what that means, Bunny?
That means we have to do a show.
That's right. That's the rules. If people come, we do it. And hey, if you want us to keep doing this, then patreon.com /Stinky and Bunny. You can go ahead and support us there to keep this thing afloat, basically.
That's right. And that's a good way to get into our VIP after party.
That's right. If you want to meet our guests at the after party, go ahead and sign up for that.
And comment sweet shades if you want these bad boys to stick around. Woo.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about them because they hide your sparkly eyes.
Oh, hold on. Here we go. There they are, creeping over the
there it is.
Woo!
Oh, hey,
I'll do this. I'll do
this
like I'm a boating kind of guy. Like, I gotta go boating. I better put my sunshades on top of my head. Woo! There they go.
Oh, that's very, very nice. A lot of guys they call that sometimes the guy's what do you call that? Guy's hair, a man's hairband. To keep the hair out of your eyes.
Yeah, a man's band. Man band.
So I'm gonna give you a choice, buddy.
Okay.
Drink first or theme song first?
Let's get a drink together and then hit that theme song after we got loose.
Boom. Very nice. So someone said you're very risky business there.
I am. This whole show's a risky business.
Yeah, exactly. This is a very risky business. We never know what's going to happen. We've been Zoom bombed before, so you never know if that's going to happen here.
That's right.
Yeah, we got quite a few people here in the Zoom. Welcome all you guys.
Welcome.
So nice to see everybody. That's still checking out this thing at show number 33.
Yeah. 33. You know what I'm saying? Cheers, salud, friend. Boom, pew, 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 pew.
Bum, 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 bum. All right. I'm so excited for the special thing that's going to happen.
Me too. I don't even know what it is.
And I don't know how to deal with it. I just don't know how to deal with it.
Okay.
But
is the song? Is the song the special thing?
No, but everybody's now out there going, "Oh, what's this thing gonna be?" And I really hope it's not a letdown. All right, here we go.
Me too. It might be a letdown. I don't know. Let's do this thing, baby.
All right. Stinky.
I'm Bunny.
And we are really funny. And this is our show. Nice.
That was
Oh,
good.
you know what? I know it's Corey Wojcik's out there. He was a guest on our show before, and he's a music guy. Wasn't he supposed to write us a theme song?
I think he was. Maybe he was just trying to headhunt our song and gussy it up a bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I recall that. So Corey, go ahead and upload that, or what? I don't know.
Upload, download it, sideload it, whatever.
Put it on vinyl, send that in the mail. We'll put it on our next show. So we got guests.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we do. You know, I believe they're all from the Southern Nevada area here, like we are.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So we used to branch out and be all international, but now we're like just
yeah, now we tried too many international foods and we're like, I want to go home. I'm ready to go home.
And sometimes it's all about sticking to home, right? It's like you know, what's this about? Is it about people from all over? Is it about us? Is it our show for us? Right? Okay,
right.
Cool. I'm just organizing my notes here. So yeah, we got an Anthony Barnaby, we got a Dina Emerson, we got a Gigi Guizado.
Oh my gosh.
I know. 3 people that sound amazing. So maybe I'm sorry, am I keeping you up, Bunny?
Yeah, you are.
You know what? You're waking up too early on Tuesday mornings, I noticed.
I can't help it. You know, bunnies are early risers and we spend all day avoiding predators, and then I'm making it though. I'm excited about this show.
Okay, good.
Why do you think I got these sunglasses though? I can do this.
Yeah. Oh, you're not off? Oh, how embarrassing. I got my zippers down the whole time.
Oh yeah, carrots.
Bunny.
Boom. I'm back.
All right. Well, let's what time is it now? Yeah, let's go. It's about that time where it's time to introduce our first guest.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Oh, give me music.
I'll give you some music.
He's a producing director of Four Richest Players and the Playhouse, a producer of Vegas Improv Festival, produces a lot, this guy, an improviser and theatrical actor, and one of the few people in their 30s with an active TikTok account. Please welcome to the show, Anthony Barnaby.
Whee! Howdy, guys. Good evening. Thanks for having me.
There he is. Oh, my goodness.
You have you're one of those people that filled up the card here. You do a lot of producing stuff out there and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I just want to make sure that all the bases are covered.
Yeah.
Now, good. You said you're a directing, you're a producing director.
Yes.
Is there such thing as a directing producer?
I think producers just sort of direct by their nature, but I don't think there's a specific position called that.
They just know when they go home at night, they're like, I know who I am. I'm a directing producer. They get in the mirror and they're like, you are somebody.
Yes. They're calling the shots.
Yeah.
We should have that in our credits, actually, Bunny, when we get credits for this show. We should have a directing producer.
Yeah. Who would it, is it Gaff or is it us?
It's gonna be one of us for sure. I don't know. I can't give Gaff credit for.
How about you're the producing director and I'm the directing producer?
Sounds great. It's a deal. Hey,
okay.
You know what, Anthony? This is actually a special show here today.
Okay.
Oh, Anthony, there's a surprise. We're just about to find out.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you what the surprise is.
Great.
Because you happen to be a very special guest.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to, here we go. I'm just going to sing a little song. He's our 100th guest, on the show. Oh, yeah, he's our 100th guest. He's our 100th guest. The 100th guest on the show. Buddy.
He's the 100th guest. The 100th guest. He's the 100th guest on the show.
100th guest. He's a 100th guest. The 100th guest on the show. Oh, that's a big thing. That's a big news, buddy. I should tell you.
Oh, thanks, guys. I'm honored.
Yeah, it's it's amazing that we've had 100 guest spots on this show so far. It's just kind of, we never thought we'd get past 3, and here we are.
We've launched a lot of careers.
Like what, buddy?
I don't know. Just there's 100 of them. There's somebody got launched. Cut.
Somebody must, please, if you're a past guest, please let us know if we did anything at all for you in your career. But maybe, Anthony, you'll be the first one here with all your producing, directing, and producing.
Great.
The poor Richards players, I noticed here.
Mm-hmm.
How poor are Richards players?
I mean, given given like the year that we're in, we're a theater company, so we're just about as poor as everybody else is right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's pretty poor like everybody else.
Yeah. But we're holding together. We're a strong group. We're everybody who's in that management team, we're all really good friends, and we support each other, and we have a lot of stuff planned to keep ourselves going.
Great. Now, but the poor part, like the poor Richard, is it kind of like a wealth thing, or is it like, oh, poor Richard, that guy, poor guy? They're kind of like, oh man, he'll never make it anywhere. This Richard what does the name mean? Where does it come from?
So I'm not sure that we're necessarily looking for sympathy when people think of us. But if it means that they'll come see our stuff, we'll take it. I came to the group after it was initially formed, after a couple of years it had already been around. So I actually don't know the exact origin of the name.
Okay.
I just know that I'm glad to be somebody who gets to represent it and what it represents to the Vegas community.
When you rolled up in there, how did you feel about the name? Were you like, oh, they got no money, or poor Richard?
At the time, sincerely, I was actually kind of thinking, oh, poor me, because I don't feel like I really have anything to offer these guys. But
you identified with Richard really hard.
I really did. But
what if we're all wrong? How's it spelled? It might be like pour some drinks. He might just be really good at pouring, like cocktail.
Or Richard, yeah. And he said you also the Playhouse, so that's a separate thing.
So that is our theater. That is Poor Richard's Players Theater. Is the Playhouse.
The Playhouse. You guys got a big talking chair?
What was that?
Do you guys have a big talking chair?
No, not yet. I'm sure we could find one.
Poor Richard's Playhouse. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, so it's Playhouse, so it's like a house with plays in it.
Correct.
That's okay.
Not a fake house.
No.
You make all these names make people really think, like they're really you really gotta be pretty intelligent to figure these things out. But the Vegas Improv Festival, okay, that's a straightforward one, I think.
Oh yeah.
So you're a producer of that too. You're just out there just producing the crap out of everything. Vegas Improv Festival. So what's you know what? A lot of improv people watch the show, and we've had a lot of them on.
They do. Yes, they do.
Yeah. So what's going on with the Vegas Improv Festival right now?
So the Vegas Improv Festival is formally the Downtown Vegas Improv Festival, which we did for a few years at the El Cortez, the oldest still standing casino here in Las Vegas. And we have rebranded that to the Vegas Improv Festival because now we've moved it to our home at the Playhouse. And we think it expands a little bit beyond just downtown now. We're always on a mission to make Vegas an improv destination for a lot of people. So by just branding it as it's us. We're just calling it. We are the official Vegas Improv Festival. So right now things are kind of in flux, as is the case with everybody. We absolutely want to bring it back. Hopefully this next year. We'll see what happens. It's a little hard to plan that ahead, but we always get tons of teams from all around the country. We have a couple of international teams that have shown up from Canada and stuff too. and it's a great time. It's usually a couple nights, and it's just a big showcase of improvisers from all around.
Now, as a producer, can you call COVID and be like, bro, take a nap for a bit, just chill out, go on a vacay, we're doing the festival?
I wish. I think I would need to be a directing producer to have that.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, that's what you need. That's what you need. Great. So now you are also an improviser and theatrical actor yourself. So you don't only produce these things, but you also take part in them.
Yep. I'm in every stage of the production.
Great. That's good. Because that's kind of like what we do here, Bunny. We're part of every stage of that.
We are, yeah. We're the whole thing.
Nobody else will work with us. So that's...
Well, the RV is like 30% of it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, now it also says you're one of the few people here with active on TikTok in your 30s. So what do you now? The thing is, I got to tell you, the Stinky and Bunny here, we got a TikTok account. I've had it for a while, and we've yet to post any content.
Oh.
So maybe you can help us out.
Yeah, what kind of stuff do TikTokers do?
Okay, so TikTok is a lot of things. I'll put it to you this way: if you are young and a decent dancer, you can get popular immediately on it. So I don't know if you guys have tried that as an option.
What if you're
young and dancing,
old for your species, and have 2 left feet?
Then in that case, you guys should post comedy. The great thing about TikTok is that videos can only go up to a minute. So you have to really condense down. You have to come up with like really good, like snappy jokes and punchlines for things, like sketches that you can put together. So I think if you guys focus on that, you could probably get yourself a handful of followers with just a few. I mean, I think you guys have great chemistry and a great thing just between you two. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys became super successful on TikTok.
Yeah. Now, are your TikToks all the dancing ones?
No, because I'm not young and a good dancer, so I have turned to comedy for my TikToks. I rely on comedy and tricking people into liking things by appealing to their nostalgia.
Great. The thing, the whole 1 minute thing, because our show right now is what? It's around 50 minutes. So we'd have to cut 49 off.
Yeah. Well, it takes Stinky a minute just to get the thing cooking, you know?
Well, so this is a thing that you guys could do. A very popular thing that a lot of TikTokers will do to keep people engaged and watching the rest of their stuff is if they know they're running out of time, they'll say, like this for part 2. They'll say, like and follow for part 2. So you guys could take one of these shows, cut it into 50 individual 1 minute videos, and just post each one of those. And at the very end, just take like 5 seconds out to say like, hey, follow Stinky and Bunny for part 3, part 4, part whatever you're on. You guys could post your entire shows. You don't even have to write new stuff.
Well, look at that. You're full of tips here to help us out.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, but just the whole idea, like if you're out there watching us right now and you're on a platform that you don't like us or subscribe to us yet, just go ahead and do that right now.
Yeah. And if you're out there and you aren't watching us or have never heard of us, find out about us somehow and watch us.
Yeah.
And if you're young and you like to dance and it feels easier to do it this way, pause the video every minute or so and then play again. And that it'll feel comfortable for you.
Yeah. So we'll have to figure that out. Thank you so much, Anthony. And do you friend people on TikTok, or you just what do you do with them?
You follow people on there.
That's creepy. All right.
Yeah, usually following people's not celebrated.
Yeah, that's what I was told not to do that by many people. I actually went to court a couple of times. But yeah, we'll check that out then. We'll follow you on the TikToks. Great. You know what, Anthony? It was great to talk to you, and we're going to talk to you some more at the end of the show.
Yeah, don't go anywhere.
Don't plan to.
We got 2 more guests. We got guest number 101 and guest number 102 to talk to.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's meet guest number 101 here. Yes, she is a singer, actor, and vocal coach who performed over 5,000 shows with Cirque du Soleil's Mystère, and since 2017 has been active in the local theater scene in many productions. Please welcome to the show, Dina Emerson.
Yeah.
Well, hello there, Stinky and Bunny.
Hello. What a beautiful view of the Las Vegas Strip.
I know. I'm here in my penthouse, where I've been since March. So it's, I feel kind of lonely, but, the view is good.
Yeah, it's nice. We have a similar view of Laughlin. It's not quite as lit up or big or civil, but, it's nice.
Yeah, we got a river here.
We got a river.
Yeah, we got a river.
Joy is in your heart, right?
Yes, it is.
That's where we'll find it.
Sure.
So Dina, I really love you should invite us over sometime for sure. You're a singer, actor, and vocal coach. What do you prefer? Which one, if I were to say, okay, you can only do one of the three, what would you choose?
Oh gosh.
I know the questions are coming out.
So can you guys keep a secret?
Yeah.
You promise?
Bunny's
not talking.
All right. So I get really good feedback when I coach people, but I don't like to teach. I always feel like I don't know what I'm doing, and I feel like I'm an imposter. So I'd rather just perform.
Yeah.
But don't tell my students, okay?
No, they don't know. They don't watch us yet, but you tell them to watch us, and you say, skip this episode.
Cheers. What
Cheers.
What are you drinking there, Dina?
Oh, you can't see it now. It's some vino.
Oh.
There we go. Now you can see it.
Beautiful.
Someone here in our studio audience just said, Marilyn said you're a great teacher. So there you go.
Oh, see, now I've got them fooled. But
I hear that though. I do hear that from a lot. To be honest, I hear that from a lot of teachers, and a lot of teachers feel that way. Like, why am I teaching this?
Am I just an imposter? I don't know. But yeah.
But the good thing about teaching is if you still do the thing you're teaching, then you can teach them to do it pretty good. But then you can still be like, I'm not going to give you all the tips because I still got a job security.
That's right. Because you don't want the students to become your competition either, right?
Yeah. Right. Especially now that none of us have any jobs. Like, what am I going to do? Train everyone to be better than me so that when there's any jobs, we're all going to be like, har, 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 har. I should totally do that, actually.
Don't train anybody. Yeah. You are training people. Train them completely backwards.
Train them backwards.
So, you're a vocal coach here. Train them so that they just lose their voice completely.
Just train them that
it's it's your fault. You're saying it wrong.
Just say, here's a technique all the greats use. In the middle of an audition, you scream a curse word as loud as you can in the middle of the song. And then go right back to it. They love that stuff. Just train them however you need to keep that job security.
Oh, it'll be kind of like the Dada. Remember the Dada movement?
Uh-huh.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah, I had a Dada and a mama.
So you could just be like, okay, I'm going to do that thing. And then in the middle of it, you just put whatever you want. I like that idea.
Yeah, just put whatever you want. Put your own spin on it. Put your stank on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So you said, but your voice is held up because you performed over 5,000 shows with Cirque du Soleil's, am I saying that right? Mystère?
No, everyone says Mystère. It's not Mystère.
It's Manchester.
No, that used to drive me crazy. It's Mystère. Mystère, like the word hair or something. Mystère.
Mystère, Roger.
There we go. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, Mistel.
Yeah.
Great. So 5,000 shows. How is that? Like, did you ever get to a point where, like, at show 4,000 where you blanked on the words and you couldn't remember them?
There were a few times where you would know something so well that it actually did become like every once in a while, my brain would just be like, "Boop," like blankorama.
Yeah.
Luckily, not very often.
I've seen some of those search shows, or I've seen them in the airport on the big Teletron thing.
Yeah. Pay for them. You can see my. Yeah.
They don't use a lot of like real words, right? Like English words. Like sometimes they're singing in just like this weird language, right?
That's right. You're such a smart bunny.
Well, I seen that at the airport while I was waiting. But so like, do you ever get to the point where you sing a goofy made up word 4,000 times? Do you like all of a sudden just know what it actually means? You're just like, I get it. I speak Cirque.
Well, I feel like I was speaking my own secret language all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So then I started to feel like maybe that secret language was like, maybe I didn't actually know, but maybe it was like an alien language. Since we are here, there's Area 51, not that far away.
That's right. It could be.
So I wondered about that.
Do you train your own understudy? Do you have to explain the words to them and go like, now when you lean into this one, it's going to be like you're trying to say this word, but you got bit by a rodent on the foot. And you're like, yeah.
That's a good way. Wow, you should be a coach. You know, when they open the shows back up, I'm going to recommend you.
You want to give me your students? I'll make sure you have no competition.
But I definitely would not give everybody all the secrets because everybody's got to make it their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, give everybody one secret and they have to combine all of their secrets to know what the heck's going on in the real world.
Wow. So it says here that you have been active in the local theater scene. So do you know our last guest? We'll call him 100. He's part of that scene. So
he's like a theater guy, and we know each other, but we've never worked together. Not yet, because not yet.
Until today.
Until today. You're collaborating on Stinky and Bunny.
There you go. So this is an exciting day for a lot of people.
But he opened a beautiful space like not very long before the pandemic hit. So they've got this great space just waiting for you one day.
Yeah. Do you think we'll have to talk to him about that. Maybe he'd put up Stinky and Bunny there.
Yeah. That'd be pretty good.
Well, I mean, I don't want to promise anything, but I could have a talk with him if you want.
Yeah, I would like. We're gonna need it to be called the Stinky and Bunny Theater at the Playhouse Theater.
Well,
but they have a second theater.
Our name have to be in there, or else we're not doing it.
Yeah.
I've heard that if you give a lot of money, then they can name stuff after you.
That's true.
That's not going to happen. Unless, of course, our patrons out there, we got a lot of new ones today. Patreon.com/StinkingBunny. Which remind me, Dina, I think your name is out there on our Patreon list. So I just want to thank you so much for being
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
What are we going to do? We can't get together in person. Let's make some stuff. So
yeah, that's what we're doing. What was I was gonna say something to you, Dina. Here you mentioned something here. It's on the back of my card here about audio editing and sound designing. So what's that all? How do you edit the audio? So
right. So there's these people who are really good at it, and they went to school for it, and they're like so good, and they know everything. And then there's people like me who are like totally don't know everything, but I love sound and I love music, and I'm really good at putting stuff together. So I'm learning how to do it better and really excited about it. And there's going to be a project in this January, where you may be able to hear if that sucks or not.
Oh, could you tell us more about?
Yeah, tell us about the January project. That should be the name of it. That sounds awesome.
The January project. So it's going to be like a walking tour, except that it's actually like a podcast that you listen to with a map, where you like go where the map says and you press play and listen to the things. And then you get this story that turns into a disappearance. People are disappearing and someone's doing an investigative journalism about why they're disappearing and where they're going. And it gets really scary.
Oh my gosh. That should definitely be called the January Project.
Yeah.
That's
at least we hope. If I do it right, it'll sound really scary.
Yeah, it sounds scary right now.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. I just want to mention here that the whole idea that calling it the January Project there, Bunny, I think that's a great idea. Steven, if you can go ahead and if Steven's here, I haven't seen him in a bit, but go ahead and copyright that under Stinky Bunny and get that all taken care of for royalties, et cetera, et cetera. Great.
Also, Steven, copyright making sure you come to our show every week. Come on, Steven.
That's right. Come on, Steven. Where are you? He's not responding.
Nope.
Oh, Dina, someone out here is a fan of yours, an Adriana. She says she's worked with you as a teacher and performer, and it's been amazing. So, you know, they people like you doing both things.
Well,
I know. Phew. I haven't got any. Yeah, I go through here, and you're getting a lot of compliments, and there's nothing about me here yet.
Well, they see you every week. They haven't seen me for months.
That's true. That's true.
I guess so.
What can I say?
Yeah,
you're like the fun aunt.
That's right.
Aunt who shows up with pockets full of Hershey Kisses. What are we doing, kids? Going to the zoo? Oh, our dad sucks.
Come up to my penthouse and look at the view.
Come on, kiddos. Not your dad. Tell your dad to stay home. He's boring.
When we get this RV started, we're definitely coming in to spend some time at your penthouse there.
Is the elevator big enough to get a small RV up it, and then we can pull up into your what I imagine is a very spacious suite?
You know, I might have to rent the crane that day. Just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Oh, sure, yeah. We'll do that. We'll rent. You'll rent a crane for us. That'd be great. By the way, that view there, it looks like Gaff. Can you go back to show Dina's view there?
Yeah, show us that view, that beautiful strip view. Oh my gosh.
Got the Bellagio fountain. I'm just trying to figure out where you're at. I got the parrot. So you're like Caesar's Palace area.
Yeah. No,
that's Caesar's Palace right there.
I'm not going to tell you because I don't want people to know where I live.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, that's a Bellagio. That's okay. Yeah, I guess so. But the Paris there, I'm just trying to figure it out because you got a nice view of the fountains there. I notice the fountains aren't really dancing today. They're just permanently shot up.
Is this you're in the Aria?
Must be super cool.
I think I might be in the backwards Aria Tower. That's where it is, I think.
That's it.
The backwards Aria Tower. I've heard of it. So yeah, we'll come visit you. Oh, someone says here it looks like Cosmo. So you're not in the Cosmo?
The Cosmo backwards Aria. The other side where
the Cosmaria.
The Cosmaria, the secret tower.
The secret tower. That's what I knew it. Yeah. I knew it.
You have another fan out here named Keith Baker. Barker. Yeah, Keith Barker is a fan of yours as well. He's just said he's a fan. That's all I said.
That guy, man, he won't leave me alone.
Oh my God, one of your followers.
Yeah.
Boy,
he's a nice person, though. Really, he's a nice person.
Well, I'm a nice person too. If people just have a problem with it. Hey, Dina, you know what? It's wonderful to talk to you. But we're gonna have to go ahead and meet guest number 102. And we're gonna come back.
Yeah, but stay around. Stick around.
Don't go anywhere. Finish that vino. All right. Are you ready for the next guest here, Bunny?
Yes, I am.
She is an actor, theater translator, and writer working in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and London. Oh, she has to say that 3 times fast, she says here. But okay, here we go. She's an actor, theater translator, and writer working in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and London. She's an actor, theater translator, and writer working in Los Angeles, Vegas. See, I messed it up.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Gigi Guizado.
Yay!
Thank you so much for having me, Stinky and Bunny.
Thank you for being here.
For being on the show. It's wonderful to have you. Now you look like what's that behind you? It looks very like
chic,
one of those places that you
chic.
go.
Thank you. You know, I imagine it's from like Bali or someplace along those lines. I honestly bought it on the side of the road in Richmond, California. Paid cash, pulled over, paid cash, and threw it in the back of my car years ago. I just thought it was so beautiful. It's made of real wood.
Wow.
It's beautiful. It's very Zoom chic.
Yeah, thanks. I love it too.
It's comes in handy nowadays because everybody needs something nice in the background nowadays.
Yeah,
exactly. It had been in the garage for several years, and as soon as we had to move our lives into the matrix here, it occurred to me, hey, wait a minute, that's a beautiful background, and so I drug it out. It's very heavy, and it's been in my room here ever since.
That's making lemonade out of lemons.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Great. So you're another person here that does a few different things: actor, theater translator, and writer. Now, actor, sure, check. Writer, heard of it. Theater translator. Now, do you take theater? Like, do you take you'll take a play and then you'll just go, hey, this is what this play is about, people. Do you, like, after a show, do you say, hey, audience, I know you didn't get it at all.
This is what it's about. Good joke represents man's yearning.
In layman's terms, what the past 2 hours was about is no.
Yes, plays can use that. They can really use that. I don't understand a thing.
I thought it was one of those things where it's like translating to parents their kids' career choice. Like, listen. I know you think there's no future in this, but there isn't. So here's all the jobs that they'll be like, oh, that's okay.
Right, with a theater major, you can do this, or this. Or
you can still work at McDonald's. It's still on the table.
It's always there. You always got the McDonald's. Yeah. So no, but what is that? What do you do with that? The theater translator.
Theater translator is a cultural ambassador. A theater translator reads plays from other cultures, other languages, and writes them in English, is what I do, so that people who otherwise would not have access to this story, this beautiful work of art, this cathartic bit of literature, can experience it.
Well, look at you, huh? Good job.
That's amazing.
So if I came to you with can you take Stinky and Bunny show and translate it into multiple languages?
It can be done. It can. And it would be a very intriguing thing to do, because a translator must not only translate the words that you say, but also the context.
Oh yeah.
We all have cultural references in our shared Las Vegas culture and in our shared North American culture that makes the things that you say funny, right? In relation to. But if we were to translate your exact words into Spanish, for example, for an audience, say in Colombia, those cultural references would have to be translated into something equivalent in Colombian culture for that audience to get the joke.
So like when we call for Steven, we'd have to call for Esteban.
Sí. Eso es. Perfecto. Exacto.
Wonderful. I'd be interested to know where we'd be huge. Like,
Yeah.
like, do people in Portugal love Stinky and Bunny?
They might. I don't know.
They might.
You analyze what do your analytics on your website tell you? Where are your viewers?
Can you translate that for us?
Can I translate your analytics for you?
No, what you just said. You asked us about something about the.
They tell us, mainly it tells us that a lot of our viewers are doing other things while our show is on.
Yeah, a lot more people are doing other things than watching. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're sort of a bathroom show. Like if you're stuck somewhere for a while and you need to just entertain yourself, you know, if you're having a tough time in the bathroom, pull up Stinky and Bunny, you know?
Yeah.
We'll keep you company.
Someone's listening to this right now, doing that very thing. So
yeah, that's it. What's your favorite place for theater? Who's turning out your favorite theater?
Oh, you mean like which part of the world, which country?
Yeah, is there a part of the world that just that like you really like get it? Like you like their sense of plays and drama?
Oh, sure. Latin America is where it's at for me. I've translated. The bulk of my work has been from Colombia.
Okay,
which fascinates me. That was the land that my father came from, so I have a special interest there. But I've also recently translated some work from Cuba, which is another place that fascinates me that I've always wanted to travel to.
Yeah.
And I've translated a play from Peru, which currently, sadly, is having tremendous political turmoil, even worse than we are here. So they are in my heart, especially.
yeah, great. You know what? We had a comment here saying that you also translate beautiful poetry. Is that true?
Oh my goodness, I do. I translate poetry. Rafael Guizado is a very poetic playwright. He happens to also be my late grandfather. And I have translated a number of his plays, which are full of poetry, yes.
Oh, nice.
Would you care to hear some?
oh yeah.
Please, let's do it. That'd
Okay,
be great.
hang on. Let me pull this up. I got it. This is from a play by Rafael Guizado called Verano, which means summer. And I have just a very short poetic passage here. I'll read it in Spanish and then translate it for you.
Give us the before and after.
Okay, so the before is, hacia mí, blanco ondulado del deseo, llegan los quemados suspiros de la pasión naciente, y como la tierra, quieta y resentida, mi cuerpo espera. I translated it as, toward me, rippled white with desire, come the burned sighs of rising passion, and like the earth, still and resentful, my body waits.
Oh my God.
Nice.
That's beautiful. If I buy a phone, will you call me before bed and just speak Spanish to me until I fall asleep?
I may have to charge you for that.
Okay, I get it.
So there you go. Patreon supporters, we may need a little bit more support so Bunny can sleep at night.
I know, this is such a soothing voice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Part of my acting work does include voiceover work. I enjoy it very much.
Oh, we have a lot of voiceover people that come on our show. So yeah, improvisers and voiceover people seem to be our biggest market. So yeah, Gigi, it was amazing to talk to you and learn so much about theater translating. But you know, one thing that I just want to ask though, you do this type of work in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and London. So, okay, just another translation question. So if you're translating something for people in Las Vegas, is it different than London? Like, would you say, oh, I'm going to say French fries instead of Yorkshire pudding or something like that?
Exactly. Thank you for asking that. So a project that I have coming up is a website called Performing International Plays. And this is a resource for educators who want to sort of decolonize the curriculum and diversify their theater offerings to their students. So a play called El Concierto, The Concert, by Ulises Rodriguez Feblis. He is a Cuban playwright. was translated by a dear friend of mine and someone I admire so much, a theater translator named William Gregory. He's in London, and he translated that play years ago for a London audience. For this project, I was brought on to translate an excerpt from that play as for an American audience, as if it were set in Miami. And so there is, has recently been, I haven't seen it yet, but they have filmed the scenes for comparison so that students could not only learn about Cuba through this original text, but they could compare and contrast our different English language translations, the British English and the American English, and those two different contexts. So students can see both, read both, hear both, and compare them.
Wow, it's because you know what, I get asked like a lot of times. Because I was born. I speak Canadian as well as American, and it does confuse people. Some things that I say, and I have to explain myself. So maybe that you can do that for me. Can you translate Canadian?
I would have to study Canadian more, but yes, it can be done.
Oh,
I would need to learn more about Canadian culture to do you justice.
Yeah. Okay, you get on that, Gigi, because I'll give you a call next week and we'll start going.
Perfect.
Great. You know what, Gigi? It was fantastic to talk to you. But
it's fascinating.
You know what, buddy? We've had really interesting guests on today.
We have had very interesting guests on today. I thought that 100 would be the big show, but we followed it up with some very interesting guests.
101 and 102 really was, it was, the show wasn't over after 100, that's for sure.
No, it was not.
But you know what? I think it was great to talk to Gigi, but we should bring back Dina and Anthony. We should welcome them back to the show for our question of the day.
Woo!
All right.
Are you ready?
Anthony, there?
I'm ready. I got my wine. I'm ready.
Gigi's ready. You got Gina? Hey, there we go. Nice. We have Mr. 100 with us. Excellent.
And I've adopted. I want to follow in Bunny's paw prints here.
I like your style.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Here's the question of the day.
I'm following Stinky's style.
Huh?
I'm following your style.
Oh well, thank you. Can we see what Gigi's doing there? Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I'm following your
got the
glasses.
There we go.
There you
I
go.
don't always wear my glasses, but you had yours on, so I wanted to be cool like you.
There you go. Thank you very much. Sorry I didn't mention that before. Hey, let's do the question of the day. Bunny, give me some music.
Question of the day. Boop, boop. Question of the day. Toot, toot. He's gonna ask it. You're gonna answer it. Question of the day. Ow!
I got it right here on this piece of paper. Oh, it's moving too fast. You can't read it yourself, so I'm gonna read it.
I can't read it.
Question of the day. That's actually the wrong one.
That's a previous question.
No, you know what? I'm so prepared. I did next week's today, and I don't even know it was on next week. Okay, here's the new question of the day. Boom. What is the most useless talent you have? Does anybody here have a useless talent?
Playing jacks.
Playing what?
Oh, that's a good one. Like you can scoop a lot of jacks at one time.
I tell you, I was the champion in my neighborhood on playing jacks as a kid. I was so good at it. I was obsessed with it. I love that game. But it's a worthless talent.
Yeah, I've never played. I've seen. That's with a little. You got like little metal pieces with feet, kind of.
Yeah. They're like crosses. They're like they've got 4 prongs on them.
You know where that comes in handy is like you got a big line behind you at the vending machine and you drop all your coins. You could just be like, "Swoop, got him, got him."
Yeah, so there's
fine, everybody. Didn't even hold you up. Swoop.
So yeah, you got a bouncy ball, one of those super balls that bounces really high, and you bounce the ball and pick up a jack and catch the ball, and with the same hand though. You got
with the same hand
part too.
And
I don't know if that's useless, but it seems pretty amazing talent.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
I just have to say. I'm surprised you didn't.
I have a useless talent.
What is it?
I play wine glasses. You know, like with your finger like that.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do it on your wine glass now, or does it have to be certain?
It's over there.
Oh.
In the other part of the suite?
I do actually have like my little setup, but it's over there.
Yeah, and that suite's so big it could take you a day to walk all the way over there.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad, but because that would be great. Maybe we'll have to have you back on the show, and you could play us. Maybe you can play our theme song.
Maybe we could have you do a video with us, and you play, and we sing over it.
Well, that would be very special.
Yeah.
Yeah, special's the word. Let's do it. Great. Anthony, do you have any useless talents?
So I'm not sure if it's much of a talent as it is more of a useless skill. So I tend to be pretty punny as a person, and which is great for theater and improv stuff. It's not so good for my real-time day job. I work for a gaming company. We design slot machines, and they don't like pun names for things. So I can give you an example. We had a circus-themed game once. And one of the special things that can happen in the game is elephants will stack up on top of each other and you'll get extra money that way. And they were going around the room saying, what do we call this feature? What do we call this? What do we call this? And it hit me and I said, stachyderms. and one person laughed and everyone else looked at me like I was an idiot. And dismissed it because they said people don't know what a pachyderm is. They're not going to get that. And I said, all right. And I put my headphones back in and started listening to podcasts.
Nice.
I am unappreciated for my pun ability out in the real world. It only works on stage.
Why don't they like puns? Are they worried people are going to be offended by a pun and leave the game?
I think if you want like the real answer, I think it's because it's a translation thing. Maybe
sure.
We can bring you in to help with this because puns and things like that won't translate into like Chinese or Italian or whatever.
You're right. It'll alienate some of the guests.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, hey, can I show my? Do we have time? Can I show my? Useless?
Yeah.
Here we go. This is why I need some glasses. I'll take it off so people can see a little better. But here you go.
Nice.
There we go. Oh.
I was ill prepared for that.
Oh, sorry. I should have set everybody up for that. But yeah, it's pretty useless. Like
He's Stinky is part chameleon.
Yeah. So I've never been able to do that anywhere except for here on the show to actually show people. That's pretty Bunny, you got any useless talents?
Yeah, I can throw don't ask me why I know this, but I can throw a wheat thin very far. Very far. Ludicrously far.
Like have you ever measured how the distance
I can throw a wheat thin farther than I can throw like a baseball.
Wow.
Is it all about the angle or what?
Yeah, you hit it just right, baby, and that thing will go forever.
Nice. Well, it seems like we all have a bit of a useless talent. Of course, the wheat thin, I think, you know, you can, if you have hungry people on the other side of like a border wall or something like that, it could come in handy.
Well, that's why I was trying to work it into our show, that we could like wheat thin people in the audience and just right into their mouth.
There you go. You may see it if we ever get together live again.
Yeah.
Do something outdoors or inside someplace. We'll do the wheat thins. We'll bring them out. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It's that time of day where we have to start wrapping up our show until we meet again next week at 7:00, where we'll have 3 brand new special guests, or maybe more. I don't know. I don't know what the plan is yet. We don't plan ahead. So I'd like to thank all our guests. Well, you know what? First of all, I'd like to thank our patrons today. We've got a couple of names here that I'd like to read you. Thank you very much for your support. Adam Van Drummel and David Sullivan. Thank you so much for your support, for making sure this show happens week after week. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's thank all our guests. Let's thank Anthony Barnaby, ladies and gentlemen. Let's thank Dina Emerson.
Woo!
And Gigi Guizado.
Woo!
Thank you so much, the three of you, for being here. If you're on the Facebooks, like us on the Facebooks. If you're on the YouTube, subscribe to us on the YouTubes and like this. And if you're on the Periscopes, go ahead and follow us on the Periscopes. If you're on the Twitches, go ahead and follow us on the Twitches. That's all you need to do. We'd love to see you at the after party. If you're a patron, hopefully we'll see you there. Ladies and gentlemen, until next week, stay safe, have fun. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you after Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody has a great one. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.